Hello, everybody! Cyanesk111 here, and I have to unfortunately say that I've been kind of busy lately, so my 800 subscriber special will have to be postponed until next year. But not to worry, I still have a Christmas special in mind for this year, which is the entirety of my 2023 edition of my 12 Days of Google Doodle Games series condensed into one video. From Earth Day 2020 to celebrating Petanque. As is the case with my 2019 edition, you can check the description for timestamps if you want to skip ahead to a certain game, or you can check out the links to each individual day if you want to give those a watch and a like. Got all that? Great! Now let's get this Christmassy ball rolling! Enjoy! Hello, everybody! Cyanesk111 here, and welcome to my 2023 edition of 12 Days of Google Doodle Games. If you've seen my 2019 edition of the series, you'll very likely know how this works already, but I'll go ahead and explain anyway. If you don't know what Google Doodle is, it's where people like you and me draw different versions of the Google logo in celebration of different events and occasions, ranging from Valentine's Day, to Halloween, to, of course, Christmas, which is what this series is in celebration of. Each day, from now up until Christmas Eve, I will post a video with a new Google Doodle game every time, starting with this one. Earth Day 2020. Okay, so to start this off, we have the introduction logo. The G, the O, the O, the G, the L, the E. I see that the first O is replaced with a B. The second O, I assume, represents Earth, even though I don't see any oceans, and the L is replaced with a tree. So in this interactive Earth Day doodle, it was made in collaboration with the Honeybee Conservancy, based in New York. According to this, I have to guide my bee to pollinate flowers while learning fun facts about bees and our planet that they help to sustain. Okay, so I kept scrolling down here to see what it's gonna be like, and I saw this question: what was a technical hurdle you ran into and how it was resolved? And I was pretty surprised to read that the game goes on as long as I want it to. I can end seeing thousands of flowers, trees, and bushes if I wanted to. But I'll see how far I'm willing to go as I jump right into it. There's the logo up close. Happy 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Today we celebrate our planet and one of its smallest, most critical organisms, the bee. Did you know? Pollination by bees makes 2/3 of our world's crops possible, as well as 85% of the world's flowering plants. Learn more about our winged friends and help them in their journey to pollinate a variety of... It went by too fast. Yeah, so this is basically a demonstration on how it works. Okay, so how this works is that I have to... So there's different colored flowers that I've gotta pollinate. And the... Okay, so for example, if I pick up some pollen from this red flower... Oh, it's sunflower. I've got many different pollen types. Oh, get that right over there. There's an orb right here. Bee's hair gets charged with static electricity when flying, which is how flower pollen sticks to it. I'm glad I could read that fast enough, because I'm pretty sure... Well, I can then remember the fact that you guys can go back into the video to see what that text said. Oh, this game is pretty fast-paced, isn't it? If you miss a flower, you just straight up miss it. Okay, so you can hold up to 3 types of pollen at any one time, which is interesting. And there are multiple types of pollen that you can do to pollinate all these flowers that I'm getting. Bees can most easily see blue and yellow and are thus drawn most to plants of those colors. That's interesting. I don't think I can pick up any pollen from these yellow flowers that come by. Oh, gotta get that one. Ah, it's too far up. Got that one right there. That one there. Got that flower right down there. I wonder what kind of bee fact we'll be learning next, as we come up to it. Oh, speaking of which... A honeybee colony usually has 3 classes of adult bees, workers, drones, and a queen, each with a specific task. I don't know if that's all there is to the facts, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue on anyways, just in case there's more. I'm liking this game so far. It's pretty cute how they draw the how they've drawn the bees. Pollinating quite a lot of flowers this session. Oh, there's apparently more. Or would I be running into the same fact again? Oh, there's more. Worker bees are female. The main roles are to collect pollen and nectar to feed the colony, and that was all I had time to read. Yeah, that's one of the biggest complaints that I have with games that have text in them that you gotta read. Sometimes it just goes right by too fast and you barely have any time to read the darn thing. It's a bit annoying. There's the fact that I tend to read what the text is saying to you guys, so you wouldn't have to, and that's something I've got to work around too. I know that there are many people in the world that can read, but I'm going to go ahead and try this again as I run into this orb. Here we go. About 1/3 of the food we consume daily depends on bee pollination. Wow. That's a lot considering how many vegetables we tend to eat daily. Cucumbers, tomatoes, apples. I don't know about apples, though. Maybe there are certain bees that pollinate certain types of flowers and plants. I can definitely see some would-be developers wanting to make something like this into an actual game. As I believe would many, once they see a Google Doodle like this. Unlike pollinators like bats and hummingbirds, honeybees seek out flowers with pollen. And, again, one of my biggest complaints, not having enough time to read the entire darn thing. Alright, I think I'll do one more bee fact and then I'll be done for the day. Oh, gotta get that one. Get that one right there. That one right there. Okay, last fact. What do we have? The average bee makes 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in its lifetime. That's pretty fascinating. I don't really know how long the lifespan of bees is, but I do know that this is probably going to be the end of the installment for me for tonight. Okay, so final thoughts on this Google Doodle? It was very cute. I liked how they drew the bees, as opposed to them in real life having 6 legs. I get that they have the capability of stinging, but I know that I may have a pretty big fear of bees, which I believe I haven't said on my channel before. But I've come to grow, how do I want to say it? I've come to grow a little more fond of bees because of, well, for one thing, bees will die once they use their stingers, so they tend to only use them as a last resort. But this Google Doodle, I think, has made bees grow more on me. As in, I like them a bit more. That was a pretty cute Google Doodle game. Well, if this is what they could come up with for the Earth Day 2020 Google Doodle, I can't wait to see what other games they have in store for me for the series, which I actually have a list for, and I'll definitely be playing them in the near future. So, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Google Doodle game. Bye! Day 2. Celebrating Loteria. Okay, what we have here is the entirety of the Google logo being replaced by different cards representing different things. La Chalupa, El Sol, El Mundo, El Arbol, El Corazon. I know that this is the sun, I know that this is the world, I know this is the tree, and this is the heart, but I'm not sure about what La Chalupa is. But never mind that. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Today's interactive game, Doodle, celebrates the traditional Mexican card game, Loteria. It's also our second ever multiplayer experience. Play the game with friends in a private match, or match with users around the globe at random. Oh, this should be fun, provided that there are still people playing this Doodle to begin with. But we'll see. Will there even be players for me to compete against?
Loteria is a Mexican board game of chance. Let's learn how to play.
And they've even got a narrator reading out the text, too. That'll be one thing off my mind.
When a card is dealt, look for the same card on your board. If you have a match, place a bean on that card.
Okay. So, El Melon.
This card shows the pattern of beans needed to win. It changes each round.
Okay. So the ladder,
When
shrimp,
you have
and...
filled the pattern, press the Loteria button. The first player to fill the pattern and declare Loteria wins.
Okay, so to win, I just have to hit the Loteria button. Well, this game looks simple enough, but I don't know if there are going to be any players willing to... So do 5 players need to join? Or...
La bota.
La Bota. Got it.
El buscador.
El Buscador. Got it.
El pájaro.
El Pájaro. I don't see
La
it.
rana.
La Rana.
El catrín.
El Catrín. No.
La sandía.
Oh gosh, this is not looking good. No.
La mano.
La Mano.
El arpa.
El Arpa. I do have that.
El mundo.
Nope.
El venado.
Oh. Got that.
El caso.
El Caso. No.
El músico. El pescado.
That's 3 in a row for
La
me.
bandera.
Flag.
El xoloitzcuincle. La dama.
That's another 3 in a row.
La concha. El nopal.
No.
Las jaras. El melón.
No.
El cantarito. El barril. El cotorro.
No.
El paraguas. El sol. El violonchelo. La luna.
No.
El árbol.
This is pretty fast
La
paced.
estrella. La calavera. La
Oh,
botella.
I got it.
La rosa.
What? Huh? Star called Loteria first? I had 4 in a row, and I hit the Loteria button, but it wouldn't... It still said I lose? What on earth? I guess we'll have to try it again then. I don't know what happened. I thought I was getting every single... card on my board okay. How to win, inside or outside.
La garza.
So the object has changed,
El
apparently.
árbol.
Okay, I got 1.
La araña.
Nope, not on my board.
El pescado. El venado.
Got it?
El Xoloitzcuincle.
El
El
Gallo? That's it.
El Corazón. El Bandolón.
It's not me.
La Botella.
That's not me either.
El Paraguas. El Melón.
Nope.
La Concha. El Caso.
Nope.
El Músico.
Nope.
La Calavera.
Nope.
La Pera.
Nope.
El Gorro.
Come on, give me something on my board, please.
El Elote. El Catrín.
Oh, that's something.
La Mano.
Got it?
La Chalupa.
Got it?
La Luna.
My opponent is pretty close to winning.
El Emoji.
This isn't good. El
El
emoji.
Cantarito.
Referencing the modern days, I see.
El Pájaro. El Pino. La Rosa.
My board is almost
La
filled.
Escalera. La Sandía.
Oh! I lost again. And it seems like they got the inside of the board, and that was all they needed to win. I was only just one away that time. I would rather be... It's okay, though. I would rather lose not fulfilling my goal like that time just now. Any four corners this time.
El Barril. El Emoji. La Bandera.
Nope.
La Mano.
It's not on my board.
La Rana.
Nope.
El Cantarito.
Cantarito.
El Sol.
Okay, got that.
La Concha. La Sandía. El Tambor.
That's on my board.
El Gorro.
Nope.
La Corona.
The crown.
El Melón.
Okay, I'm just two away.
La Bota.
Oh, I'm one away.
La Luna.
I hope the Rosa comes up.
La Pera.
That's not on my board.
El Arpa.
Okay, I just need the rose or the flowers.
Buscador.
Buscador, no.
El Elote.
Elote, no.
El Pescado.
Pescado, no.
La Escalera.
My opponent
La
is
Maceta.
one away too. I did it! I got the bottom left corner. Fantastic! I win! That's what I was hoping to happen throughout. That's what I was hoping to happen sometime throughout this installment. So I'm satisfied now. I think I'm gonna do one more round to see what other goals there are, rather than just four corners, inside or outside, four in a row. What else is there? I wonder. Any row.
La Concha.
Finally got La Concha on my board.
La Mano.
Nope,
La Palma.
that's not on my board.
La Rana. La Dama.
So I just gotta get any one of these four
El
rows.
Pino. El Gallo.
Nope,
El Emoji.
nope,
El Elote. La Estrella.
Estrella.
La Chalupa. El Violonchelo.
I'm just one away.
El Cotorro. La Rosa.
No,
El Músico.
I think I'm gonna lose again.
La Garza. El Sol. El Mundo. La Luna.
La Luna, no.
La Calavera.
Oh, I just need the...
El Tambor.
No! Oh man, the right cars just wouldn't come up for some reason. I had 3 almost finished rows. can't believe my luck was that bad that time. But I won the last game, so I think that's enough. Okay, all in all, I see this as a win for another Google Doodle game. I can see that this came out in December of 2019, so I would have definitely considered that to be in my 2019 version of 12 Days of Google Doodle games. But good thing I'm getting to it now. So I would say that this is a pretty good celebration of a Mexican game that is pretty easy to learn, I would say. It's a lot of fun, even though it can be pretty difficult if the right cards don't show up. Alright, I think that's going to about do it for this installment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Google Doodle game. Bye! Day 3. Celebrating 50 years of kids coding. This is looking awesome so far. Very cute. So this interactive game, Doodle, celebrates 50 years since kids' programming languages were first introduced to the world. And this was in 2017, so I believe this would be in 1967 when kids' coding languages were first introduced. Okay, so today, during Computer Science Education Week, we celebrate 50 years since kids' programming languages were first introduced to the world with a very special creation and furry friend. Our first ever kids-focused coding, Google Doodle. Today's Doodle was developed through the close teamwork of not one or two, but 3 teams. The Google Doodle team, the Google Blockly team, and researchers from MIT Scratch. Oh, so the actual Scratch website developers were actually in on this too. I can't wait to see what's in store for me. Here we go. Ah, cute rabbit. Let's get to the party. Collect carrots on the way using the code blocks. Well, this seems simple enough. For this first one, I just need to place down 2 forward arrows, and that's it. Let's try a turn. Add a rotator and then an arrow. Okay, another simple one. I just need to make the rabbit go forward, forward, turn, forward, forward. I believe that should about do it. That's the way. Okay, now we've got a loop. Okay, so what I may do is use... Okay, so I've got to use the loop feature, and I've got to make the rabbit go forward, forward, then turn. That should be simple. Looking good so far. Got 'em all! got a figure 8 pattern. Oh, so a medal represents the shortest solution, does it? 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And after that, I believe it should be like something. No, wait, you're supposed to go inside the loop. Like this, and. Okay, so according to this, I should go forward, forward, then turn, forward, forward, turn, forward, forward, turn. Forward, 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 turn, forward, forward, turn, forward, forward, turn, forward. I think this should be right. Let's see if that's so. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, so that was right. But did I get the shortest solution, I wonder? I don't know. No, I didn't, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Oh gosh, we got a bit of a crisscrossy situation here. Okay, so 1, 2... I think I'm gonna try turning left first. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. I think I'm gonna try nesting a loop inside another loop. See where that gets me. I think I'm gonna set this down to 3. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. I think I'm gonna set this up to 4 again. So, by my calculations, this should be... This should work, but I don't know for certain. I'll give it a test run. Oh. Crud, no, wait, that was wrong. I think I was supposed to put in another arrow right there in this loop. Let's see if that works. I'm probably not gonna get the shortest solution here. But at least I'm getting it solved. I got all the carrots at least. I wonder what the next puzzle's gonna be. Okay. So this is the 6th and final level, it looks like. So... how am I going to be able to get to all of these carrots? Ding, ding, ding. I think I should start off with 2 forward movements. Then I'm gonna turn right this time. And for the loop, that will go after that. Ding, ding, turn, ding. Go. Okay, so forward, forward, turn, forward, turn, forward, turn, forward, turn, forward. I think it should be right at 4. I think it should be okay at 4 loops. But I'm not sure. I'll give this a little playtest. So far, so good. Like so. All carrots got. And that is it. That's all there is to it. I may not have gotten all of the shortest solutions, but I say I did pretty good. And that was in celebration of 50 years of kids coding. We get to end on a high note with all these bunnies eating carrot cake together. How cute. Yeah, that was definitely an adorable way to introduce kids to the concept of coding. And this would be a pretty good introduction to me if I was a kid and I was getting ready to... and I was in coding, which is actually what I went to college for. Yeah. This would definitely be a good refresher for my times at university, where I studied programming. Particularly, in particular, I was proficient in JavaScript, C#, and C++. And I believe there was some SQL as well. Yeah. I would talk about a bit of the jargon so you guys would understand it better, but I think it would be a bit too confusing, because programming is a very hard field to be in, and I would understand if most of you would not understand what I'm saying the first time. So, yeah. That was celebrating 50 years of kids coding. Pretty cute doodle overall. But as for right now, I'll see you tomorrow for the next Google Doodle game in this series. Bye! Day 4. Mother's Day 2020. Okay, so to start off, we are treated with the Google logo, with letters replacing the 2 O's, in what apparently looks like an arts and crafts station. I can definitely see what they were going for. I suppose that it's for kids to make their own digital Mother's Day cards for celebrating the occasion. But if we take a look at the description, it says that all that glitters is not gold, but sometimes it can come in handy. Whether they're near or far, make mom a little piece of art from your heart in today's interactive card maker Doodle. And I left out digital, but I think you know what this is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. See what this is all about. Happy Mother's Day! Let's get crafting. This is a charming opening so far. I can place down little hearts. And some animated turtles. Oh, this is a big one. I don't know what these purple things are, though. But I do know that these are buttons of varying colors. But they only come in green if I select this option. Yeah, this would definitely be a pretty good alternative for kids if they're looking for a way to show mom a little love. If they want to go paperless. And the eraser even gives off these animations of the specific decorations falling off. These are, I believe, little fake jewels and pearls that you can place to make it look a little sparkly. This is the classic macaroni thing that children would glue onto the paper. I believe I've seen many use the macaroni as their mother's hair. And these are dragonflies too. Just like the turtles, they come in big and small. There's little foil flowers right here. And also animated macaroni giraffes. Beautiful. Okay, I'm starting around by playing with all of these tools and see what's there. Like, all these grass seeds. And flowers that were folded using some shiny paper. These conch shells, too. Now the stars are animated, too. They're all glittery. The hearts. An additional way to show your mom that you love her. This is, I believe, some confetti-like paper. And that's all the tools that are available. I was wondering what would happen if I hit the trash can. And look! You can even change the color of the background, too. How neat. Okay, now I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a proper gift to show Mom that I appreciate her. Even though it's not Mother's Day yet. Yes. She has colored hair. But not really. Thinking I could give her some flowers to wear on her head. It's kind of a shame that there isn't a tool to draw a mouth on her properly. I was thinking about using the grass things as stems, but I don't think it would work very well. I'll just continue on. Few animated dragonflies over here. turtles right over here. Kind of want to use something to fill in the space back down here by her neck. But what do I want to use exactly? Well, I suppose that these little fake jewels and pearls could act as her shirt. And we're going to send. Happy Mother's Day! Beautiful, isn't it? Quite a masterpiece, if I do say so myself. As I'm sure many children will. Beautiful. Well, that was Mother's Day 2020, and it was a pretty quick installment into the series at that. I don't really have any final thoughts on this other than to say that it's pretty cute and very suitable for children who want to go paperless and want to send their mother a Mother's Day card digitally. The tools are kind of limited, but I'm sure they won't mind that much. Putting a bunch of hearts in to throw in some additional love for Mother. Like so. Alright, that's going to about do it for this installment. I'll catch you tomorrow, where I play another Google Doodle. And this time, it'll look a bit familiar. No guessing what it is until you see it. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Day 5, Halloween 2022. Yep, I told you guys yesterday that this installment would be kind of familiar. From initial reactions, from initial insights, I can tell that this is a sequel to the Halloween 2018 Google Doodle that was made to celebrate the occasion. Play the Great Ghoul Duel to celebrate Halloween. As it says right there. This Halloween, we're revisiting an old haunt, but with some extra flair. In this multiplayer interactive sequel to the 2018 Great Ghoul Doodle... Players around the world join a team of 4 to compete and collect the most wandering spirit flames before the moon is gone. I've had experience with the 2018 Doodle before, back in my 2019 version of 12 Days of Google Doodle Games. So let's see how different this is, other than the added characters. Here we go. Wake up! The Great Ghoul Duel is about to begin! Use arrow keys or mouse to move! Collect the spirit flames! Oh, that purple ghost. The other team stole your flames! Take flames back to your base for points and power-ups! You are ready! Let's join the game! Okay, so... obviously this is looking very, very similar to that 2018 Doodle where I played this.
back in my 2019 version of 12 Days of Google Doodle games. And the game's ready. I'm on the green team first up. I don't know how many people are actually gonna be here. Oh, yep. Here's the hand and the bear. Two of the new characters that were introduced. Oh. That were introduced in the 2022 version of this game. Oh. I better not. Ooh, man. A lot of stealing going on. I better get back to base. Already I can tell that more and more buddy bonuses are gonna be initiated. Oh, there you don't. Come on. Get back to base, get back to base, get back to base. And I got a speed boost. Boy. Oh. Got your trail. Oh. Okay, so there were 9 on my trail. 5, 10, 2, and night vision. I'm not sure what night vision does, but I'm pretty sure it will be useful for something. Oh, I got 21 back to the base. Magnetism. This, I believe, is going to draw spirits that are further away, closer to me. "30 seconds remain." If I recall correctly, I don't think I've lost a single game of the Great Ghoul Duel yet. But I think this is going to be a first, judging by the looks of it. Oh well. I think this is at least going to be an opportunity to see what it's like to lose. Yeah, purple wins. Drat. Well, I got 230 spirits back to base total, which isn't too shabby for someone who's on the losing team. Let's go ahead and try that again. And also, if you couldn't tell, there were some, I believe, faces of robots on the lower 2 players' icons on each of the sides, which may indicate that the players have been bots because not enough players have been wanting to play this. And I'm purple. This map looks completely new. Completely. Ain't that a phrase? Ain't that a word? Completely. Eh. Oh! What on earth just happened? Was I somehow knocked out? I believe I was somehow knocked out. I've never seen that before either. Come on. Are there any spirits nearby? I would wish for them to come near. Oh, boy. Now, these spirits that I have passed through are sparkling with a yellow color for some reason. I don't know why. Not 100% certain, but I think a helping factor would be to locate the wisps in. Oh, whoa! That was a big blue wisp there that granted me a bonus of 10 wisps. There you go. Oh, there you are. Not worth the risk. I'm just going to go back to base. Okay, I'm getting a better idea of what the night vision is. Oh, I got knocked out again for some reason. Come on. Oh man, the green guys are getting loads of spirits back to base. We're not doing so good. Yeah, 739 against 234 something. I was the only human player, but look at my score. Perfect. Nice. Pretty good. At least there's that. Let's go ahead and actually try for once. Yeah, I was no doubt the only human player on my team, and I'm playing as a new character. And another new map, it looks like. Yeah, this is looking like a museum of sorts. Going back to base, where I get a speed boost. Go back to base for night vision. I don't think it's worth the risk of getting the wisp stolen. Come on. I got 42. What a whopper. What in the world? I still don't know how I keep getting knocked out. I think it may have something to do with that long trail of golden spirits I keep encountering. Got magnetism once again. I got 40 back to my base. It seems that we're finally doing good. I may actually be on a winning team for once. I think that may have been a player sprite that was at the head of the golden trail of wisps. I got the ability to walk through walls again. I think our efforts may be enough to win. Yeah, there's no way the purple team is catching up at this rate. We won with over 700 points. Amazing. Wow. And only one person was the player on the opposing team as well. So it looks like they get to know my pain of what happened in the last game. Okay. Let's go ahead and do one more game. Let's make it a good one. Soon as the game finds a room for me to be in, with me hopefully having at least one other human player by my side, just like last time. Here we go. I'm on the green team again. And we're in a forest. This is new. Oh, so the jack-o'-lantern is how you get the golden ability. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but I think it's for invincibility purposes. Like that star in the Mario series. Okay, green is getting an early lead. Looking good so far. Got night vision once again. We're just slightly behind, but I'm hoping to turn the tides. I wonder if there's a screen for when both teams draw, when they have the same amount of spirits accumulated in their bases. Okay. I doubt that ties are very common in this game. But if that's what we're trying for, I'm not 100% sure. I think we may be losing this one. Doing everything we can. But our best efforts may not be enough, and I got KO'd again. We lost. Huh. Interesting. So, there was only one human player on each team. Okay. I think that's about it. I'm done. So, that was Halloween 2022. Final thoughts? Pretty good sequel. Brand new characters, and in fact, before I started recording, I've seen a thing where the website gives out the names of all of the characters in the game. Yeah, this little meet the characters thing. Green team's got Olive, Emerald, Moss, Jade, Sage, Kelly. Over on the purple team, it's Mauve, Plum, Periwinkle, Iris, Mulberry, Amethyst, and I see there's even bonus characters. Or wait, we've already seen those. We already went over them back when I saw those gifs of the different characters. All in all, pretty charming game for Halloween. Definitely a repeat experience, but I don't mind. The guest characters are pretty cute. And I had a pretty good time. All that being said, I'll see you back here tomorrow for another Google Doodle game. Bye! Day 6. Celebrating pizza. Okay. For the intro, we're treated to this version of the Google logo, with the other letters representing different components of a pizza, which would be the cheese, the sauce, and I believe the bottom part would be the dough. This O is the play button, and this O is the pizza. Today's interactive doodle celebrates one of the world's most popular dishes, pizza. On this day in 2017, talking about December 6th of that year, the culinary art of Neapolitan pizzaiolo, I never would have thought to call it that, was inscribed on the UNESCO representative list on the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. This pizza puzzle game features a few of the most beloved pizza toppings from all over the world and challenges you to slice based on the type of pizza ordered. But keep a close eye on the requested toppings and number of slices. The more accurate the order, the more stars you earn. Well, this should be simple enough. Let's go ahead and give it a try. our first pizza is the margarita. It's giving me a brief tutorial on how to cut the pizza. So it's in half now. Okay, so the order wants this to be in 6 slices. So I've got to be as accurate as I can with these cuts. Perfection! Next up we got the pepperoni. And it wants 9 slices. Oh man. What would be the best way to go about this? I can only cut this pizza so much. I don't know if 9 slices is even possible, since you can only cut down the pizza. If I don't get it this time, then I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next level. No, that was 8 slices again. I'll try one more time. This would be 7 slices. One more try. Hope I get it this time. Okay, 7, and this would be... It still counts as 7? Okay, I'm gonna have to move on. Okay, so the white pizza wants 3 slices of mushroom and 3 slices of broccoli. I've got to do it in 3 slices, I think it said. That was perfect. Even with that small little slice in the center. Alright, so this is the Calabresa pizza, and this person's asking for 2 slices with onions with all 3 of the toppings. This person wants onions and pepperoni on 2 slices. This person wants pepperoni and olives on 2 slices, and I've got to do it in 3 cuts. I think this is how I do it. That's how it's done. Perfection. Okay, so this is the mozzarella pizza, and I've got to have 7 slices with olives on it. Somehow. I did it! I was pretty doubtful that would be the solution, but I got it. Okay, the Hawaiian pizza. Both ham and pineapple on 4 of the slices, and only 1 slice with each topping. How to do this? I see a solution. Okay, it's coming together. I nailed that one. Right on the head. Okay, so the Mag Yaros pizza has pepperoni, onions, and leaves. I think flavored leaves. Okay, I see where the pepperoni and leaf slice should be. Maybe I should try a little experimentation of sorts. Okay, so that's the two with all the toppings on it. Okay, that's 3 out of 2. I think I'm gonna... I think I'll do this and hope it's enough. It is! Perfection. Alright, so this one is the teriyaki mayonnaise. And it's got a drizzle of mayonnaise down the middle. Alright, I don't know what these brown pieces are, but I've gotta get 4 slices with just these. May leave a little residue, but I hope that's okay, is it? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and the dogs are getting in on this too. I'm just noticing. Is cheese good for dogs? Or mayonnaise? I have no idea. I'll ponder that later. But for now, we're moving on to Tom Yum. And this one has shrimp on it. As well as what looks like crab meat. But I don't know. Okay, so I see a very small window of opportunity for the leaves. Okay, it's coming together. Okay, so what I'm getting at so far is that it all comes down to where the epicenter of the slice is. Whoa. For the paneer tikka pizza, we need 5 different slices. 5 different slice types. I think the first slice should be here. I gotta do it in 5 slices. This is gonna be tricky. May have to do this over. That went... I'm sorry, what? I meant to cut it right here, but it cut down the middle. Ay. Yeah, it just did that again, for some reason. Okay, first cut going here. So I can get it over with and not have to worry about the pizza splitting right down the middle at random for no apparent reason. I think a slice should go right here. And to finish it off, I may have to start somewhere over here. And... I think I see what to do now. This. I only got 1 star for that. That looks a bit tricky, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to the dessert pizza. Jelly beans, gummy bears. candy corn, sprinkles. Diabetes paradise. Alright, so... Okay, gotta look at each of these orders carefully. I need to do this in 6 slices, which is the tricky part. I think I should make a slice right here. Slice here. I'll do a slice. Like so. I'm definitely not gonna get this in the first try. If I do, I'm gonna be surprised. Well, some of it I got right. But what does it matter? I'm just here to look at the Google Doodles anyway. I got 28 out of 33 stars. I'm pretty surprised. I thought I was going to do a bit worse throughout this puzzle game. I think the magnifying glass takes me to a page where the term pizza is searched, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go for all the stars. But that was celebrating pizza. Final thoughts? A pretty nice little tribute to the dish and delicacy that is pizza. It's one of my favorite foods, actually. But you didn't know that although flatbread with toppings has been consumed for centuries in ancient civilizations from Egypt to Rome, the southwestern Italian city of Naples is widely credited as the birthplace of the pizza known today, dough layered with tomatoes and cheese, in the late 1700s. It's here that the story of pizza begins, one that is baked together with centuries of global migration, economic development, and technological evolution. So the pizza changes over time, thanks to progress. Today, an estimated 5 billion pizzas, 350 slices a second in the US alone, are consumed internationally every year. No matter how you slice it, pizza's here to stay. And slice those pizzas, I did pretty good. Though I'm not going to go back in and find the proper solutions to all the puzzles. Gotta get a move on with the series. So, I'm gonna take a little break, and until tomorrow, or should I say tomorrow, I'll be tackling yet another Google Doodle game, just like always. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye! Day 7. Celebrating the late Wee-Wah. Okay. So here we've got a very Native American looking doodle, as the description would have us suggest. In honor of Native American Heritage Month in the US, today's interactive doodle, illustrated by Zuni Pueblo guest artist Mallory Petanque, celebrates Zuni, a Shiwi. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Native American fiber artist, weaver, and potter, the late Wee-Wah, as it's pronounced right here, as a Thamana. The late Wee-Wah was a revered cultural leader and meditator within the Zuni tribe, devoting their life to the preservation of Zuni traditions and history. How nice to honor that tradition. let's go ahead and get into the late Weewa and see how we do it. The late Weewa was a member of the Zuni, or Shiwi, Native American tribe and a fiber artist, weaver, and potter. Let's weave together and learn more about the late Weewa. Select the yarn, then drag around the matching arrows to weave a section. Okay, and select the rod to finish the section. Okay, so I've got to weave around these arrows to form a layer, and I've got to press down using this rod. Simple enough, I think. The late Weewa was an expert weaver, creating textiles with a distinctive Shiwi style. Skilled at pottery making, the late Weewa was among the first Shiwi to sell pottery and textiles outside of the tribe. I think I'm gonna try the blue one again and see. Oh. Now I've got two colors. This is getting a bit more complex. Okay, so I've got a set pattern that I need to follow as dictated by these as dictated by this board down here. The late Weewa was a Thamana, someone born biologically made a male who fluidly took on gender roles traditionally performed by both men and women within the tribe. Gosh, I'm sorry, I keep messing up with the pronunciations and wording. It's been a while since I last recorded, and it's having an effect on my commentary, if it wasn't telling enough. Okay, that's the bottom layer done. Ooh, crud. Take me back, messed up a little there, but got it all fixed. Now for the white yarn. I wonder what pattern it's having me make. As spiritual leader and meditator, the late Weewa preserved the history and traditions of the Zuni, a Shiwi people, including educating European American settlers, missionaries, and government officials about it too. Okay, so we've still got the three colors, but we've got a bit more complexity in the patterns. I'm still getting the hang of it, but the yarn is kind of finicky. The yarn mechanics are kind of finicky. The tribal music playing in the background is pretty fitting for the kind of doodle that I'm going through. This last pattern, oddly enough, needs only the brown and blue colors. Like so. What do we got next? The Zuni Ashiwi people are indigenous to the land now known as the American Southwest. They safeguard their cultural traditions through arts like painting, pottery, and jewelry. Still only these three colors. I'm kind of wondering when we're gonna encounter any more. I kind of doubt it, but it would be nice to, if there were more colors available for increased complexity, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, that one only required the brown and blue, and the third one only requires brown and white.
Okay. And that's it. Thanks for weaving with us. Learn more about the late Weewa. Wow. That went by pretty quick, I've got to say. Okay. So that was celebrating the late Weewa. And I'm very surprised to see it end so quickly and end on a... and the entire doodle to have a not so complex note. I was expecting for more colors other than just brown, blue, and white to pop up. But I think it's, I don't know if I'm 100% on this, but I think blue, brown, and white are the traditional colors used for weaving. I don't know. I've got to read more about this doodle to get a better understanding of this. As advised by the Zuni tribe, it is discouraged to speak of community members who have passed on within the present tense. Therefore, we refer to Weewa as the late Weewa, out of respect for their memory and spirit. Huh. I did not know that at all. It's a bit of a culture shock, right? The term Two-Spirit became widely adopted in the 1990s to encompass the various non-binary gender identities and expressions amongst indigenous peoples. In the Zuni tribe, Thamana is the recognized third gender outside of the male-female binary system. Historical records have used both he and she pronouns in reference to Thamana and the late Weewa. Because Thamana and many modern indigenous Two-Spirit people are considered distinct from male and female genders, we have aligned with our Zuni community collaborators and elected to use the ungendered singular pronoun they. Yeah, they... I think that would be right to use, because I've always seen that if you don't know the gender of someone, or you don't want to know, or if you don't want to give out the gender of the person, you should always use they, out of respect, in my mind's eye. Okay, so that was celebrating the late Weewa. Thank you guys so much for watching today's installment of 12 Days of Google Doodle Games, and I will see you back here tomorrow for another one. Bye! Day 8. Celebrating bubble tea. Well, look at what we have here. Something cute. We've got a puppy dog making some bubble tea in 3 different flavors. So, today's interactive game, Doodle, celebrates bubble tea, a Taiwanese beverage that has become popular worldwide. Originating in Taiwan, this cold drink usually consists of tea, milk, and tapioca pearls. Bubble tea gained such popularity globally that it was officially announced as a new emoji on this day in 2020. So January 29th, 2020, not 2023 when this doodle was made. Let's go ahead and make some bubble tea, folks. So let's see how it's done. Got our little doggy setting up shop. Right, let's make some bubble tea. Tap and hold to fill ingredients to the line. Oh, that's too much. Okay, I got it just right on the liquid.
for the syrup. Okay, that's good. I kinda didn't realize that the pearls kept pouring down even after, for a little bit, even after you released the mouse button. I'm gonna have to try that one again once we finish this all up. I released the button too early. May have to go back to that one too. Okay, I got the liquid right at least. The part where you fill the glass up with the tapioca pearls is a bit finicky. I'll have to come back to that one too. Okay, we got a little frog character for our third customer. Oh. Yeah, the tapioca pearls part is pretty finicky. Oh, I released too early again. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to redo this game. Okay, we only got 1 star. Oh, hey, look! It's those 2 cats. One from the Google Doodle Island Championship, and the other from the Magic Cat Academy game. Now, this is an order I'm definitely gonna have to get right. Track. Okay, I at least got the T part right. Ah, too much syrup. Drat. Only 1 star on that one, too. And it's the ghosts from the Halloween 2018 and 2022 Doodle. I don't know what these are. These could be ice cubes, these could be marshmallows. Oh, but I still overfilled. They want their bubble tea filled almost to the brim. With the tea. And the rest is gonna be syrup. Four straws. I didn't really do as good as I thought I would. I may have to do that again. Unless there's another round that is coming up. Well done. Well, for the first try at least. 2 stars on 3 of them, 1 star on 2 of them. I think I'm gonna try this one again. See if I can do better. Okay, that's the bubble tea filled up nicely. That's the tea filled up nicely. And the orange syrup for the pooch. Three stars. That's what it looks like. For our redo on the sheep customer. Gotta fill it almost halfway. Okay, that's a success. Tea. Okay, I thought I was gonna overfill a little. Then the yummy orange syrup is also a success. Another very satisfied customer. Oh. I'm not gonna redo this one anymore. I think this is gonna be another 2-star one. Okay, yep, it is. Here come those 2 cats again. I'll make sure to get your order right this time. I slightly overfilled on the pearls again. And the tea. And the syrup. I think I'm gonna know what the 1 star... No, wait. 0 stars.
Well, at least now I know what a 0 star looks like. Oh, boo. I keep overfilling on the pearls. I think I did about the same in terms of how many stars I got. This is pretty finicky. Okay, I'm gonna skip that since we've already seen it. Okay, so these 3 were 2 stars last time, so that's 6. These 2 were 1 stars last time. So that's a total of 8 stars. So 3, 6, 9. I did the quick math and I did 1 star better overall. Well, what can I say? An improvement is an improvement. And that's enough for me. That was a pretty cute Google Doodle, I've gotta say. I love how it brought back some of the characters from the other Google Doodle games that were pretty cute. And I'm actually looking forward to playing that Halloween 2020 sequel after seeing that cat as the 4th customer. I'm very much looking forward to it. And yes, I know that it's a spoiler, but it's kind of too late to avoid that now, I guess. There's not really a whole lot to read about the bubble tea Google Doodle here, other than that. Well, I can click read more, but I don't think I'm going to have time for that. I'm just going to go ahead and end this part off. So, thank you all so much for tuning in for today's installment, and I will see you back here tomorrow for another Google Doodle game. Bye! Day 9. Gerald Jerry Lawson's 82nd birthday. Hoo-wee! Now we've got us a literal game here. Let's see what this is about. Today's interactive game Doodle celebrates the 82nd birthday of Gerald Jerry Lawson, one of the fathers of modern gaming who led the team that developed the first home video gaming system with interchangeable game cartridges. Lawson was born in Brooklyn, New York on this day in 1940, which would be December 1st, 1940. He tinkered with electronics from an early age, repairing televisions around his neighborhood and creating his own radio station using recycled parts. He attended Queens College and City College of New York before departing early to start his career in Palo Alto, California. At the time, the city and its surrounding region had become known as Silicon Valley due to the expansion of new innovative tech companies starting up in the area. Upon arriving in California, Lawson joined Fairchild Semiconductor as an engineering consultant. A few years later, Lawson was promoted to Director of Engineering and Marketing of Fairchild's video game department, where he led the development of the Fairchild Channel F system. The F stood for fun. Fun fact. Get it? This was the first home video game system console that featured interchangeable game cartridges, an 8-way digital joystick, and a pause menu. The Channel F paved the way for future gaming systems like Atari, SNES, Dreamcast, and more. And it's all thanks to Gerald Jerry Lawson and his experience with electronics. And boy, do we have a special doodle to celebrate him. Whoa. It just jumps me straight into the game, where I have to break all these blocks. This game that you're seeing before you is not the reason why this Doodle is special. I'll show you as soon as all these blocks are broken. This could take a while, everyone, so sit tight. This ball is being pretty slow. Anybody getting breakout vibes from this game? Oh, wrong way. I guess you can try breaking this block, but not if I keep missing like that. Come on. Thank you. Oh! Ball fell down. I am a turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. The only turkey I want to be called is if I get 3 strikes in bowling, mind you. 3 strikes in a row, that is. And that's it. I win. This Doodle is special in that you get to edit whatever games you want to edit. Okay, so this is edit mode, as this text is describing pretty well. Let's go ahead and see what's available. Okay, so we got this breakout game that we just played. This is a This is what looks to be like a top-down pusher game, and I am being chased by these dastardly beings. Yeah, try again, turkey. This is gonna be difficult to navigate. Uh-oh. I'm so dead. Okay, boo. This has proven to be a bit tougher than I expected, so this one could take a while too. I gotta reach the gold flag to win, but I have no idea how. Unless that circle thing is a boo portal. Kinda need to get that skull back into its original position for me to go through that hole. Okay, so I think this is a checkpoint. Just decided to run into that folder to test it out. Yeah, these things are indeed portal. Ooh. Wow, that is a tight fit. Oh. Okay, so I've gotta find a way to... Okay, so there's a push platform right here. I gotta avoid the projectiles that these things fire to make it to this portal, to the next checkpoint. Oh, I'm being ambushed. Ah. 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 And I've gained invincibility for a brief while. Plenty of time for me to defeat these enemies and pick up whatever's left of this money. Next checkpoint. And I need a key to access the next thing. I really hope that I was supposed to use that push thing for something. If so, then I'm gonna be a bit upset. Okay, I don't think I was. I got the key now. I just gotta be careful and make my way back to the door I need it for. To the next checkpoint. Door open. Next checkpoint. Don't really have any time to collect all that money because I am being chased all these skulls and I am not going to risk going all the way back. I'm gonna try editing my own game. See what I can do. I'm gonna do a platform player. Okay, so I can place solid blocks down like so. And I can hold the right mouse button to erase what I've put down. An important thing of creating games I've learned from university is that you should always test them in case they are what you intended. I'm playing as a mini Jerry Lawson here, hopping over pits. I can tell already that I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Okay, I can place a gold flag whenever I wish. I can place coins whenever and wherever. Got enemies, horizontal, vertical, diagonal, chasing, four-way lasers. Gonna make this platform have a big drop. Ooh, dragon turkey. It seems that I can only jump a set height. Apparently that was it. I'm gonna place one more coin down here so I can see how high my player character can jump. Oh. Like, how many blocks can he jump at a time? Okay, so it's looking like he can jump... I think 2.5 blocks maximum. I don't know. And I think this is an invincibility power-up. I'll place it sometime later, but I need to place a checkpoint for right now. It's time for me to place a few enemies. Not only that, but I think some horizontal enemies are gonna have to... Maybe some horizontal and vertical enemies. I think this is a bit... Maybe I could place a vertical enemy right here. This is gonna take some experimentation. Clearly. I wonder how high the spring bounces you. I think it's checkpoint time again. Right? Let's test out my level. Oh wow, that is pretty high. Okay, so apparently there is a mode where you have to collect all coins, so I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and remove all of them. Then try that again. Jumping over these enemies is a must. Okay, that was intentional. Just wanted to make sure that the death mechanic worked properly. Boing! Checkpoint. Well, working good so far. Do I need any pushable blocks in here? Well, I think it could be useful if I was to... Maybe I can experiment a little bit. What if the player character were to run into this block right here? Don't know if I need to remove the player character at the very beginning, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Okay. Well, that solves that enigma. So, pushable blocks cannot snuff out fires. Like a fire blanket can. And not only can I even place down... Not only can I place down elements of a platformer level or any other genre I wish, like top-down, paddles, and such, but I can even change the style to 16-bit. To 16-bit. Much more resolution than 8-bit, I'll go ahead and say. There's also Butterfly's style. Ooh! I forgot to jump. I also want to point out that the tone of the music, the melody, remains the same throughout the entirety of the... no matter what style you choose. Like if I were to go into ice cream mode, it's all anime-like. Ice cream with cupcakes and... oh, I can even bounce on the enemies too. I'm gonna try it with these cupcakes. Yep. That's exactly what you can do here. How much I didn't know until now. The last style is spooky. Perfect for horror genre games. Ooh. If that were from the Super Mario Bros. Series, that would most likely be worth some points and eventually a 1-up. I've also noticed that the icons that are enemies... I also noticed that the enemies in the spooky style represent various computer icons, which I think is pretty sweet. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on to seeing what else there is to offer. I'm gonna place a lock here. I'll go ahead and have my character go down here into this cave-like opening. I'll have him go a little further to find the key. Oh yeah, this is definitely like Mega Man Maker. I think this is going to be the furthest point where I have him go. And the switch. I think you have to be standing on it to make it activate. So I think I'm gonna have a little push block somewhere. Yeah, right here. And then the player can go even deeper into this cave-like opening. Before I go too much further, I'll need a checkpoint of sorts. And maybe some enemies up here would be nice too. Since enemies are defeatable. So I had to place one in the first section of the cave too. I think this is going to be my last checkpoint before I move on to the end. Okay, got my first portal down. Placed an extra part of the level up here. So I think maybe the game will recognize that the top of the level is somewhere up here, so maybe that'll work. Okay, well I can already sense that this is already looking better. So I think the extra block placement at the very top, or near it, would help. Okay, gotta get the key from over there. Which I did beautifully. Okay, that enemy's blocking the way. Get out of here. Thank you. Made it through that portal. Where I can go even further. But now it's just loop back around. I think it's time to go ahead and finish my level off with something. Maybe if I put a little tube-like thing right here. I think the player can go that high. Okay, I placed a lock here, so I'll need a key section. Okay, I placed a little platform here. And maybe some breakable blocks would help considerably. Oh yeah, this is turning into a real level now. The WASD keys sometimes don't work. I think it's time for a new type of enemy. The four-way laser, perhaps. And a vertical enemy to boot. At the end of the portal. And before I forget, I'm just gonna close this portion off. I'm gonna go ahead and place my goal flag right up here, and I believe that is going to be my level. Let's go ahead and test it. Okay, it's basically an introduction to the mechanics of this Doodle. At least for the side platformer perspective. Okay, I got this block to push, but an enemy blocks it. I've got to defeat it to progress any further. Got me a portal. Okay, so I've got a... Oh, wait, those... I think the crumbling blocks were in the way of the key. I believe. I did not acknowledge... I did not take that into consideration. I'm so sorry. Maybe if I placed the four-way laser up here, that would be better. Right in the way of the key. So the player can have a little bit of danger while he's trying to get it. Of course, I could always defeat the enemy before pushing that block over, but I choose not to. I don't think you have to defeat every single enemy. Huh. Oh, so the blocks break whenever Jerry jumps from underneath them. That's something else I didn't know, but that is our level. Alrighty then. I think it's time for me to go ahead and share. I've got a game to share, but only through Facebook, Twitter, which is now X. But I also have this little link that I can use, which I am not going to. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end things off. It's hard to believe that it's been half an hour for this episode. I think this might be just as long as the Pangolin episode of my 2029 iteration of 12 Days of Google Doodle games. I think this would be the equivalent given the length. I had quite a lot of fun with it nonetheless. But I think it's time for me to go ahead and hit the sack for tonight. So, thank you all so much for tuning in for tonight's installment, and I will see you back here tomorrow for the next Google Doodle game. Bye! Day 10. Celebrating Pani Puri. Here we have another food-related doodle, and it looks like a puzzle game of sorts. But what is Pani Puri? Well, let's find out. This interactive game doodle celebrates Pani Puri, a popular South Asian street food made of a crispy shell stuffed with potatoes, chickpeas, spices, or chilies, and flavored waters. Flavored waters. That's a strange stuffing. On January 12th, 2015, in Indore, Madhya Pradesh, a restaurant called Indori Zaika and Danik Ba These are pretty hard to pronounce. Achieved the world record for serving the most flavors of Pani Puri by offering 51 options, under the guidance of Master Chef Neha Shah. Well, now that we know the story, let's go ahead and dive in. Just like always. And it's apparently a vertical doodle, too. Pani Puri, also known as Puchka, Gupchup, and Golgappa, is a popular street food across South Asia. Deep-fried puris are served cold and filled with tasty chutneys and flavored waters. Let's serve some hungry customers. Timed or relaxed? Which do I want to do first? I think I'll do relaxed first and move on to timed so that I can have a feel for how this game works. Fill orders quickly before customers leave. Tap the group of puris that match the received exactly. Don't tap too many or too few. Enough unhappy patrons and it's closing time. Okay, so I've just got to get the exact amount right. Okay, 2 of the greenies. 1 of the brown, 1 of the browns again. 4 whites. 5 whites. 1 brown. This is easy so far. Okay, so I just gotta make sure that... Oh, man. What's two different pures at once. Getting into that territory now. 3 of the red, 1 of the white. Oh, I got a score multiplier. How long will it last? I don't know. I think it's gonna run out soon. And it did. So it's looking like the board doesn't shift whenever a customer wants 2 or more puris at once. Or puri types. 5 of the green. Took a little... Oh, we got oranges now. And now it looks... I got what looks to be like rice. Yep, this would no doubt be the 20. Oh, I did not get that right. Oh no, I misclicked again. Man, this is getting hard. 4... It's getting to a point where I gotta start counting each individual puri at once. 5 of the green and 1 of the red. I misread it as vice versa. Okay, focus, Cyan. Just keep focusing. Okay, 1 of the green, too. Gotta make sure they get their orders right. Or they're not gonna be happy. I'm just now noticing that the black cat keeps showing up in all these Google Doodle games that I've been playing in the series so far. We got our 10 times multiplier again. And this is getting pretty hard. Eventually, it'll get to a point where I can no longer serve the customers their orders properly without looking very closely at the board. But I think I'm getting a pretty good sense of how this game works overall. Yep, there's that cat again. And there's another cat right behind her, which we'll get into when the time is right. 3. Okay. Wow, I'm over 5 minutes into this already. Got that multiplier again, but I have a feeling it's not going to last as long as it usually does now that this game is progressing accordingly. But look at my score. 22-14. I think I'm gonna keep going until I hit 3,000, and I'll see what happens when I lose. Oh, I incorrectly tapped. Or clicked in the case of me because I'm using a computer. To record this and all other of the 12 days of Google... Oh, crud. I'm definitely gonna lose if this keeps up. Still gotta focus. With how good I've been doing? Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, red. Okay, focus, Cyan. This shouldn't be too hard for you. It's just getting the customers exactly what they want. I should be... At some point, I should be getting to a customer where they want this huge batch of Puris. With how big it's getting. Though I don't know if that's going to be happening anytime soon. Okay, I'm almost getting to that multiplier again. I think after the next customer, I should be reaching it. Or maybe this one. Okay. It's good. Time to score me some points. And some big ones at that. It took me a while to find that individual one. Oh no. How many did that customer want? I'll never know now. I think I'll do one more multiplier, then I'll call it a game. It's pretty fun for being so simple. And it celebrates a pretty popular South Asian food. And it's looking like something I might enjoy myself in real life. Maybe if I come across a South Asian restaurant that has this stuff, then I might actually want to give it a try. Whoa, we got the 16. Now it's combo time. Okay, I think it's time for me to move on. I think I'm ready for timed mode now. Yep, closing time. I'm pretty satisfied with my score. 33-24. Wait, no. I want to do timed mode now. See what it's like. Okay, so in timed mode, I don't know if it's visible yet, but it's looking like this part this bar depletes over time. Oh, wait. No, wait. What's the difference? Oh, I think I see the difference now. Timed mode is where the bars by the customer deplete over time. Instead of this bar. I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time on this mode. Since I've got one... No, wait. What am I saying? I kind of thought relaxed mode was like that until I saw this coming. Oh, their bars are depleting faster now. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for me. Yeah, closing time indeed. I say that's enough of Pani Puri. So, overall, it's a pretty unique puzzle game. It's kind of like Bejeweled in a way, or Collapse, if you've heard of it, where the blocks rise up and you have to click on several different groups to eliminate them from the board. This game is pretty enjoyable in that sense. Plus, it's got the mechanic where you've got to serve customers what they want to make the board shift. And it shifts with each passing customer, so the Puris are static until you get their orders right or you screw up. So, overall, I pretty much enjoyed this Doodle. But I think it's time for me to move on to the next. And boy, is this one gonna be similar too. Just like an earlier one I played in this series. So I'm gonna take a quick break, and I will see you back here tomorrow for when I finally play that game. Bye! Day 11. Halloween 2020. Ooh, we've got a pretty spooky one for my penultimate installment. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. They're back! This Halloween, we're picking up right where our 2016 Magic Cat Academy Doodle left off with the subaquatic Shriekwell. Dive in with Momo the cat to help new friends and reach new depths in her adventure against the big boss ghost and its school of ghouls underwater. Feline Lucky, swim and swipe to perfect the ocean and its creatures before it's too late. So yeah, this is the sequel to the Google Doodle I played back on day 11, back when I did my 2019 version. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Now, let's dive into it. It's showing what happened back in the 2016 Halloween Doodle. But what's this? Oh, these ghouls. Here comes Momo. She's gonna need that bubble helmet. Okay. So this works exactly like the last game. I gotta draw lines and patterns to eliminate these ghosts. These first ones came in a little fast, but
That's the tutorial for you. Oh boy. That apparently did wonders. There's power-ups too? Okay, I gotta be fast because I'm working with the mouse here. And I can draw spirals to draw these ghosts away. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, I was... Okay, I gotta draw these spirals exactly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So that's the first level done already. That was the sunlight zone. Now we're going in deeper. Level 2. And Momo's being situated over to the left. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm noticing that I'm doing slightly better than I did back in the 2016 version of this Doodle. Back away, you school of fish. There's a circle I can grab. Oh. Okay, gotta save all these fish from being possessed by all those ghosts. Another school comes. And now it's dispersed. Just try to get a 2-in-1 here. The lightning is back. I was hoping we'd get to see that again, in addition to all the new stuff that we have in store. And those were called Boop Boops. Pretty funny name for an animal. Gotta boop them on their little snouts. Or mouths. Whatever you prefer to call them. Okay, so I think the trick here is to try to get 2 ghosts in one spell once you finish them off, or are on the verge of doing so. Something I've been trying to do sometimes in this Doodle, just like how frequent this is happening right now. Wonder if there are any more opportunities to do so, and that looks like a... ooh! That's coming in fast! Ooh! I think it's getting faster. Ah! Okay, I thought I was gonna get hit there. Ooh! No, you don't! Another spike transformation. Puri! There we go. I wonder what that creature was. 3 stages down, and no lives lost. Still doing pretty good. Now we're inside the ship that sunk earlier. Oh, it's getting dark. Lightning! I have a feeling that the angler fish boss is coming up. Oh, it is. And it's coming up from behind. Ah! No! Okay, I got it. I think it's coming in faster. No, I got hit.
But the game gave me an opportunity to recover some of that lost health. Okay, I got it this time. And now it's cute. Right on. What was that in the window? It was that sailor that we saw earlier. And he's taken us even deeper into the trench. We got a big face right here. Responsible for all the ghosts that's haunting the depths. Okay, oop. Get struck. Again. Take that! Whoa, gosh. This is gonna be difficult. Like so, and... Ah! I wasn't fast enough to... not take any damage. But... here's the ghost volcano. Oh man. I hope I don't die here. Did I do it? And there goes that ghost. Off into the stars. And the magic team has rescued us both. And with that, it's a very happy Halloween from Google. I took a bit of damage here and there, but all in all, I no doubt did way better than that time I played the Halloween 2016 Doodle, which the ghost down here is telling us about. But before we move on, I kind of want to see what happens if I lose. There's the tutorial, which I'll skip very happily. Alright, time to see what happens when I lose. That's 3 in a row. I have a feeling the result is going to be very similar to what happened in the first Doodle. Whoa, the ghosts lick you? I think I just saw the ghosts that got Momo licking her. I believe that is what happened, but I think I may want to try again to be sure. Skip into the tutorial just to see what happens. Just to verify what is going on. Yeah, they do lick her. Well, that's enough of that. So, very good Google Doodle. No, I take that back. Excellent Google Doodle. It's a pretty nice transition from the 2016 Halloween Doodle, and how the story of how the Magic Cat Academy continued from where the 2016 Doodle left off, and it was a very pretty way of saving the creatures that lurk beneath the ocean in the various depths. And just as a recap, the aquatic foe was the immortal jellyfish in Sunlight Zone, Boops Boops in Twilight Zone, still a funny way to name an animal, vampire squid in Midnight Zone, anglerfish in the abyss, and... well, I guess we all do know that the volcano was the aquatic foe in the final level. But, yeah, that's Halloween 2020 for you. I'm satisfied with how I have been skilled at this game. And with that, we got only one final installment to go in this series. But until tomorrow, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye! Day 12. Celebrating Petanque. However you want to pronounce it. I don't know. But I'm going Petanque. This is so far giving off similar vibes to that cricket game I played for the finale of my 2019 edition of 12 Days of Google Doodle games. This is an interactive game that celebrates Petanque, a beloved French outdoor game played around the world. Click the doodle above to play a random match of Petanque or to challenge your friends. I doubt that very many people will be active on this Google Doodle after all this time. July 31st, 2022, so maybe... I think I'll go solo, and then I'll try to get a match with someone. Petanque is a popular game from the south of France, invented in 1907. And that was all I could read in the time. Click, pull back, and release to toss your bowl at the chant as possible. Each round, you score 1 point for every bowl that's closer to the conchonnet than your opponent's. The player who's farthest goes next. Next round, the player who scored goes first. The player with the most points after 3 rounds wins. Okay, seems simple enough, but I think I'll practice a few times. Toss as many bowls as you like and see how close you can get. Oh, that was too far. Whoa. Never knew you could hit that red ball. If I tried lightly, then that would get me to 0.13 meters. I'm gonna reset. Though that doesn't change the position of that red thing. Love that dunk. Maybe that would be a viable strategy for you trying to get more points. Alright, I think I'm ready for a random match. Oh, we can do singles or doubles. Let's do singles first. I'm not sure if it's gonna get me anywhere. I don't know if this game has like a feature where you play against the AI. I don't know. Okay, a match has been found, and I'm on Team Purple.
And we're getting ready to start off. It's my turn, and I am going to toss that ball. I think I gave him less work to do. Let's see what Team Green does. Okay. I thought the game was played where you have to... thought it was played where you have to stand on opposite ends of the field. Apparently you can play it on the same side too. So I guess how it works is that you have to... Okay, it's my turn once again, and I think I am going to hit that green ball out of here. Ah. I was trying to help it. Okay, I've got this one last shot, and I will send it... I think Team Green's gonna win. Well, it's gonna depend on how close our balls are to the red one. Okay, I got 1 point. I was pretty anxious that I was a bit further away. Team Green is up. I say that's a little bit closer. It's still Team Green's turn, though. Is that closer? I don't know. I don't know if I'm 100% certain about this, but I think the ball that's glowing, like right here, is the one that's closest to the little red thing. That's pretty hard to pronounce. I think that should get me another point. Assuming that I am closer, and it looks like I am. And I got 2 for the price of 1. Alright. Oh yeah. Try and beat that, Team Green. Huh, look at that. You just put the red ball right behind mine. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna win this at this rate. Yeah, there's definitely no way I'm gonna lose this one. There's no way. I'm gonna see if I can try to get all 3 of my balls within the vicinity. It may be a difficult task for me to do, but I'll try. If I just precisely chuck this... Alright, timer. No need to rush me. Okay, how well did we do? Only 1 ball was in the vicinity. And that's the game. Team Purple wins. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and try a new game. Okay, play with friends is invite only, I'm believing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do doubles this time. As soon as a match is found for me, I'll go ahead. I'm not 100% sure if this were to be the case, but I believe doubles is played 2-on-2. Yeah, it's like a 2v2 match. A match is found and I'm on Team Green. But Team Purple still starts. Yeah. 2v2. I wonder which of the two green characters I'm gonna be. It's my teammate's turn. Way to push that red ball away from them. Team Purple's turn again. You threw it a bit harder than you should have, but I won't judge too harshly, at least. Still a bit too hard there, buddy. It's still Team Purple's... Huh? So it's looking like doubles is gonna be a bit too much of a... It looks like the internet is gonna be a bit too big of an issue for me to do doubles, so let's try singles again. I'm on Team Green. And Green is going first this time. Huh. Maybe connectivity won't be as much of an issue with, I hit that too hard. But, maybe internet connectivity won't be that much of an issue if I'm playing singles. No matter what happens after this game, I'm gonna be done. And it's my turn, surprisingly. Still don't really understand how turn ordering works, but good thing I knocked that ball away. Team Purple's turn again. I think you're slightly closer, but you're slightly further away. Well, way to knock that out of reach now. Now let's see, if I just aim this at just the right time, I could... Oh! Nah, I think Team Purple's gonna score. Two balls at that. Oh, that sucked. My turn. Well, that was just like my luck at billiards. It's my turn again, and I'm throwing. Okay, don't hit it too far away. Don't let Purple score. And I'm okay. Okay, looks like purple is closer now. Oh wait, I'm closer, as indicated by the glow. It's looking like I'm gonna be the one scoring. I think I accidentally may have gotten purple a bit closer. Okay, it's looking like I scored only 1 point. It's not enough for me to get ahead, but I'll take it. Looks like they're as close. Looks like I'm as close can get to that thing. Let's see Team Purple try and beat that. Might have knocked it in their favor. Yep, they did. And they're out of balls anyway, so... it might be easy for me to beat them... I threw it too short. I'm gonna have to get all 3 balls within the vicinity for me to win. Ah, overshot it. Drat. Well, at least we're gonna get to see what the lose screen is like now. Or at least the lose music. Okay. Well, not really that overwhelming. It's really just the same as the win music. But that was celebrating Petanque. So, yeah. It definitely gave off very similar vibes to the cricket game I played back in the finale of my 2019 series. And it was pretty fun getting to play with other people. The scoring system, or the turn order, was pretty hard to understand at first, but as the game progressed, I kind of found out that whoever is closer to that red ball, however it's called, so whoever is further away from the ball than the opponent gets to take another turn, I think is how the turning system works. But I think that's all I could conjure up for right now. I'm pretty glad that my 2023 series is over, now that all that has been said and done. So, that's Earth Day 2020, celebrating Loteria, 50 years of kids coding, Mother's Day 2020, Halloween 2022, celebrating pizza, celebrating the late Weewa, celebrating bubble tea, Gerald Jerry Lawson's 82nd birthday, celebrating Pani Puri, Halloween 2020, and celebrating Petanque. All done. Wow. This has been quite a series. I'm pretty glad I got to do this again, seeing how much I enjoyed doing my 2019 edition. But now, I think it's time to leave you guys be to celebrate the holidays. Go ahead and get some sleep. Santa's coming tonight. The next time you'll see me is in the new year. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching my series, and I will see you then. Bye, and happy holidays, everyone. Love you. Mwah.